Welcome back, everyone. The 20-year-old is credited with one of the biggest upsets of the U.S. Olympic swimming trials.
Graham, you know that she beat the world's best breaststrokers. It was a shocker for the young girl who didn't get serious about swimming until high school. When, as one of 7 kids, that's when the reality of having to pay for college started to settle in, shall we say. Team Bria's in the house with us today, and we will talk to them coming up in just a little bit. But first, more on this young woman who is now headed to London. Bria swims for Texas A&M. She earned that needed scholarship. Last year at school, she had a cancer scare, and that forced her to reset her priorities. The tumors in her neck turned out to be benign, but the whole experience fueled her to focus on her training. So now, the title of Olympian still sinking in.
You know, I'm still trying to let that process. It's really great, though, you know, just going around meeting all of these amazing athletes, and I'm still trying to figure out where I stand, but, you know, just to be on the same level as Jessica Hardy and Amanda Beard and Rebecca Stoney and Amy Chandler and just all of these amazing athletes is just like, it's overwhelming, you know? It's just like the fact that they know my name and my face is good enough to, you know, keep a smile on my face.
And Mark Curtis has just returned from the trials in Omaha, and he's with a very proud and very loud Larson family. It is so great to have them here, Mark.
Oh, it's awesome. The first thing you have to know, Tram, about the Larsons, it's a big group. We have Mom Marnie and Dad Shell, plus 7 girls. Plus, Bria is in Texas. She's back at A&M right now, getting ready to take off for the Olympic training camp in Knoxville, Tennessee. First of all, to all of you, congratulations. You must be so proud.
It's a good moment.
I bet it is. So before we go, I feel like I'm talking to the Von Trapps. Let's have you introduce Marnie. You introduce this side, and then Shell, I'm going to have you introduce this side. Go ahead, Marnie.
In this we have Tabitha.
And what's the birth order?
You want youngest and oldest thing? We'll start youngest.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, youngest is Lottie.
Hi, Lottie.
She's 4. And then we have Tabitha.
I'm guessing Lottie's your pistol.
They're all pistols. They all come that way. And then we have Sabra, and she's 9. Phoebe, and she's 14. Right? 15. 14. Okay. Miguel, and she's 17.
And any other athletes in the group?
Phoebe does, she does track and cross country.
So you'll be next.
And, yeah.
Yeah, and you were telling me also that you, Shell, you said, listen, to all of your girls, you guys have to figure out a way to get to college,
yes.
right?
That's the talk. About 8th grade, we sit them down and let them know. It's like, hey, Mom and Dad did it. You can do it too.
All right, so Shell, introduce this side of the clan.
Oh, this side of the clan is the reason we're all here. This is my mom. That's Carol. And my dad next to her, Robert Larson, and Marnie's mom, Joan Davidson.
Well, it's good to see all of you. I love the shirts. We're going to talk about those in just a few minutes. But Marnie, when did you first realize, once Bria got the scholarship, that she actually might be pretty good?
Well, when she came down to Mesa to do her senior year, and she came down with a 110, and every meet she started taking a second off, a second off, a second off. And it just continued when she got her scholarship at Texas A&M. She continued to take seconds off as she corrected her stroke more and more. About, I guess, last NCAAs in 2011, she took 2 seconds, 2 second places in 100 and 200 breaststroke. And at that time, we just thought that she just continued to get better and better. And we realized she still hadn't peaked, and she still hasn't peaked. She still is continuing to do better and better, and so we don't know. And she's just going to...
Well, hopefully we'll see a little medal there. And Shell, it's a funny story about her name, because when we looked in the Olympic media guide, they had the swimmers to watch. They didn't even have Bria listed.
Right.
And then when they did, when she actually qualified, I think the first or the second night of the trials, all of a sudden people are calling her...
Brija,
right? And so then as Dad, you go on a mission to make sure everyone knows how to pronounce her name. Before we tell that story, let's get Bria's take on the whole thing.
They were calling you Brija. Somebody probably corrected them. It's Bria.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the things I was kind of confused about it though, because the announcer Sam, he's wonderful. You know, he got my name right from the start, and he says it a couple times during the races. So I kind of figured, you know, they heard it pronounced right, and so but they kept calling Breja, and I was like, you know, tomato, tomato. Well, they'll figure it out.
So you were telling me, Shel, you come out of the elevator and all these people are going, Breja, Breja, and you as dad had to correct them.
Oh, you know, it's my prerogative. Well, it was funny. I mean, there's lots of moms with, you know, shepherding their children up, and so it kind of got a little more quiet as she was just signing autographs, and I said, okay, I'm going to take charge. And I said, does everybody know how to say her name? It's Bria. And like, there was this surprised look all through the crowd. Oh, that's how you say it. So it was good. A lot of her fans got to know, you know, this is how Dad says it.
All right, let's hear. I want to volunteer. Who wants to tell me what life has been like since your sister or Bria has qualified for the Olympic team? Anybody?
It's been the same. It's just a lot more exciting. We'll walk through the house and somebody will just go, Bria made it to the Olympics, and everyone else is like, woo! So, I don't know, we're just so excited. I just want to see her. I haven't seen her yet, and I just want to see her.
Well, hopefully you'll be seeing her soon, not only on 12 on the Olympic medal stand, but you guys will be able to hook up in London.
Yes.
So here's the story. Bria was not only probably not in America's radar screen, but also on the coach for the national team, Frank Bush. He had never seen her, didn't really know much about her, and we actually talked to him at the Olympic trials, and we said, how'd you let Bria get away?
You know what? Shoot me. As a coach, I didn't see that one. I don't know her that well. I can't wait to get to know her. Holy smoke. I mean, I watched her break the American... She broke Annie Chandler's NCAA record and American record at the NCAAs last year. So when I watched her swim, I thought, she's going to be a player. And sure enough, not only is she going to be a player, she was an upset artist by upsetting Rebecca. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know her.
So what has life been like for you guys since you heard that Bria made the team?
It's been exciting. Everywhere I go, I just say, I have a little announcement to make. And I just say, my granddaughter just made the Olympics. It's just exciting.
Yeah, what is that moment like when you find out that your daughter or granddaughter, in your case, has become an Olympian?
Well, it is top of the world, and the phone has not stopped ringing because everybody's calling. Emails are stacked up, you know, about 300 deep, and so it's been really fun.
All right, let's go back to Mom and Dad. So it starts out as Team Bria with the T-shirts. Then you find out the NCAA owns her name, I guess, and you can't sell T-shirts to help you get to London, so you've changed it to... What's the story with the T-shirts?
Well, we're going to turn that over to Mickey because she's been the T-shirt queen all through the whole thing. And
I'm the go-between. Our friends, Paige Odom, her parents, Christy and Doug, and her sister, Courtney, and their friend David Stock have made these T-shirts for us, and we apparently aren't allowed to put Larson on it because that's owned by the NCAAs or some trademark.
Which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah, we're still wearing our Team Larson because that's our name. And we've now changed it to just say London 2012 on the front, and it says one of our own because she's from here, she's from Mesa, and the back will pretty much stay the same, I think, and so we're getting T-shirts done no matter what.
Okay, so now here's the deal. It's not cheap to take this kind of a group to London, so how can folks go about buying a T-shirt which will help finance the trip?
we've got a Facebook group that is called Bria Larson Made It to the Olympics. Is going to the Olympics. There you go. Bria Larson's going to the Olympics, and on that Facebook group, there's all the details for how to order and who to send a check to or what PayPal account to go to, and I think Paige has really done an amazing job of doing that for us, and we really appreciate it.
Well, let me tell you guys, this family, for those of you watching at home, it's the kind of a family you meet once and you feel like you've known them forever. Marnie supposedly makes the best pizza in the valley. When we all get back, Marnie, from London,
I'll make pizza for you.
I'm coming over for the pizza party. Go on the Facebook page. Again, Bria Larson is going to the Olympics. That's how you get the T-shirt and help these guys get to London, all right? Guys, great to see you. Best of luck. We'll see you over in London. Tram and Scott, back to you.
That's so great. Can we help cut the pepperoni, too, for that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Pepperoni and sausage?
Exactly.
All right, we love it. Thanks, Mark.
You know what? Fast forward 10 years.